Clark Atlanta University's student athletes Tyler Williams and Matthew Daniels are both here to talk about the SIAC.
Well, Tyler, they've been asking for it, and we're finally going to give it to them. They've seen us argue up and down this promenade for years.
I agree. So here it is. Welcome to She and He. My name is Tyler Williams.
And I'm Matthew Daniels.
So here we go. We might as well go ahead and jump into it.
Right into it.
So about this AUC basketball, like what are your opinions on this?
I mean, it's just crazy around here. I've never seen it to where Clark and Morehouse are both in the same area and competing at such a high level.
I agree.
Between 18-1 and 19-0. Like, it's going to be a big clash of the Titans on February 8th whenever these two teams play each other.
I
never seen anything
agree.
like it while I've been here. It's been awesome.
Yeah, so as far as the regional rankings, so they just came out yesterday, and
Okay.
Morehouse is at number 1, Clark is at number 4, Claflin is number 9, and Benedict is number 10. Do you think those are accurate?
No, I don't. I don't think that they are respecting Clark enough. Like, Clark lost to, I think, like, the only team that they lost to
Florida
was like
team.
it was like a Florida, like,
Yeah.
I think lower D1 school.
Yeah.
Like, so how can you put that against them and rank them so much lower when I don't know who everybody else has played, but if you see
you have
Clark
to
play,
think about it.
they're going crazy.
You have to think about it. Morehouse has also played that same Florida team, right? And
Barely
they have,
beat them, though.
Right, I
Barely
agree.
beat them though.
I
And Clark
agree.
barely lost to them. So I mean, you
agree.
can't put them at number 4. Like, I think Clark just got into the national D2 rankings just this week. Like,
Yes, they were actually just breaking into the rankings this week.
Yeah.
So as far as that's concerned, as far as national rankings are concerned, top 25 poll, Morehouse came in at number 8 and Clark made their great debut at number 21. So do you think those are accurate or?
I think that they are. Morehouse has the edge because they don't have any losses. Clark, they are climbing their way back up there, but they definitely have a chance to definitely jump them when or if they beat them within the next week.
I agree, and I think it's definitely going to be a great game and definitely one worth watching. And I'm actually very excited about the basketball tournament coming up at the end of February
Yes.
because just seeing all 14 teams within the conference compete against each other, I think it's definitely going to come down to heart and who wants it more.
Exactly. I love the competitiveness. They are definitely holding up the D2 name high whenever they're out there on that court with the Rock.
I agree. So what do you think about Coach Darryl Walker?
Coach Walker has come in and just changed the whole culture. Like, I just love it. Like, he is, like, the whole stigma with Clark is that we have all these really great athletes and whatnot, but it's always me, me, me. With them, they all buy in. If you look at the stat sheet, their top 3 leading scorers are scoring under 15 points. It's a whole team effort. It's not just one man going out there winning the game for them. And if you have a team that can do that, they can do wonders. They can go out there and win a championship like they did last year.
I agree,
So, Coach
but
Walker-
you also have to give Morehouse their respect. Tyrus
course.
Walker drops 47 points against an overtime win against Benedict.
That's a bad man right there. I can't
agree.
say too many bad things about him. Like, he's 47 points.
That's
is-
unheard of. He almost broke the school record.
Wow.
It was actually crazy.
The SIAC season high, 47 points.
Yes.
Tyrus Walker is killing it.
Yes, I agree. So
But-
definitely.
In other news, I want to take it to a nationwide epidemic. Have you heard about the Michigan State scandal with the whole with the whole sex scandal and the abuse and some people talking about a death penalty on them? Like, it's
Yes.
really going around.
Right, and so I've heard of that. So the thing about that is Michigan State is actually accused of sexual assault among their players and their coaches. Now, sexual assault is something that we take very seriously, not only here at Clark Atlanta University, but nationwide. It is something that should be taken seriously. I feel like Michigan State definitely deserves the death penalty because it's ridiculous. If they don't enact this death penalty, then it opens up a new door that tells the nation that it's okay. It's okay to sexually abuse not only men, but women as well.
I don't know about that. Like, Michigan State, they definitely deserve sanctions. They need maybe a 10-year bowl ban for all realms of sports and everything. But you can't give them something that they didn't give another school who did worse. Like Penn State with Jerry Sandusky, he had a thing with over 50 years doing things to young men and young women.
And
so
I agree with that. But given that time, sexual abuse is not as big as it is now. Right now, you hear about sexual abuse in politics, in sports, nationwide, in homes, everywhere. So I feel like right now is the perfect time for the nation to take a hold of this issue and go ahead and just thrust it and tell these people that this is never okay and it's not acceptable in America.
That's almost asking, like, do you just react off of the fact that everybody's watching now? Because back then everybody wasn't watching. So are we just reacting off of the fact that everybody's watching, or are we genuinely caring about these people who have been hurt and who is going to hurt?
See, but if they don't enact the death penalty, then the women are like, well, what was the point of me coming out? What was the point? And it's a lot of
just
abuse
the death
victims.
penalty happens, that man's still going to jail. Or Nassar or that guy who was with the whole gymnastics thing. Man just got sentenced to 40 to 75 years in jail. He's in jail for the rest of his life. So to me, it shouldn't, like, as long as the people who did whatever to you and the people who were held responsible for it are held responsible, then yes, but you don't give a bigger sentence off of something that you've already set a precedent about whenever you didn't do that to the other people. Once you set that actual precedent, you have to follow that. You can't go along.
I just think it's very interesting because right after the assistant coach of the basketball team was fired, and they say that he left. But I feel like if you don't enact this death penalty, it would just really crush the spirits of thousands and millions of abuse victims that's out there.
Definitely. But I'm a man that likes to hear the whole facts, and once all the facts are out, that's whenever all the decisions need to be made about it.
Okay, so Magic Johnson made a tweet because, you know, he's a Michigan State alum. So he made a tweet calling for the jobs of the president, the faculty, the athletic department. He called for everybody's job. What do you think about that?
Magic Johnson about to own everything. Like Magic Johnson already owned the LA Dodgers. He's trying to get in on the Carolina Panthers. He about to take Michigan State too. That man about to have it all.
I think Diddy could get the Carolina Panthers.
Diddy definitely could, along with Colin Kaepernick. Put him in there. Hey, we finally do right by the man.
I agree.
But back to the whole Michigan State thing. I mean, I think the fact that it was kept so in house is what's wrong. Like, do they need to sweep house? I feel like that would be the best thing to do, but not set a whole death penalty and then expect them to build up from that. Like, because back whenever it happened to SMU, you could build back from that. It's the 1980s. Football's not.
SMU still doesn't have the powerhouse athletic program that they did have in the 80s.
SMU went to a bowl game of football this year. Last year they were in the tournament of '64, the whole NCAA tournament in basketball. So SMU has come back, and it's hard to come back. But imagine coming back now. There's no coming back now. If you take all those athletes out of there, like the reason why they are is where they're at is because of the great athletes that they have there. If you take that now, you're not gonna get that back. Nobody's gonna want to come there because of that stigma. Like Penn State, they're doing a great job with where they're at because honestly they shouldn't be where they're at. Like I wouldn't want to send my kid there after what happened there. So it's amazing that everybody else is doing it. But I don't think we have any more time. Ricky's about to kick us off. So thank you for watching this segment of She and He. I'm Matthew Daniels.
And I'm Tyler Williams. Catch us next week.